worked hard for his family, but after a while, it seemed like Gacy got a little bored with his life. People close to him and Carol started to notice that he was becoming more distant the more he worked. And after a while, his wife Carol said that his work started taking over his life. John Gacy was barely ever home, and when he did come home, it was often around 2 or 3 in the morning. According to the book Buried Dreams, Carol said, quote, "It got to be he was working from early morning. He'd come home, have a fast break, something to eat, and just do paperwork or phone calls, and go right back to work again." End quote. Gacy even made a little man cave for himself, just like his father used to have. It had a built-in bar, a pool table, and just like his father, Carol and the girls were never allowed in there. And even after an entire day's work, Carol would say that John would come home and immediately go into his man cave for hours, and she never knew what he was doing in there. After a while, she started getting lonely. She didn't want to complain because she knew he was working really hard, but at the same time, she felt like she never saw her husband anymore. Some nights John would come home past midnight, and she expected him to hop into bed, but instead he would come in, get dressed, and then leave again. And anytime she asked what he was doing, he would say that he had a bin or a building he needed to check on, which was strange because who works at that hour?
One night, Gacy was out working very late. His wife Carol said that she woke up randomly in the night because she kept hearing his car come in and out of the driveway. She said she tried to fall back asleep, but she couldn't. So instead, she goes into the living room and turns on the TV. Shortly after, Gacy walks in and he's shocked to see her awake. "What are you up to?" he asks. And Carol said that he has this terrified look on his face, like he'd just been caught doing something he shouldn't. "I couldn't sleep," she tells him. Gacy